Hi, it's Kelly at Book and Paper Arts. And today I have a few announcements about some changes coming up in the Book and Paper Arts channel. I wear glasses, and also behind me are some very, very big windows. And they are making a lot of glare that you don't need to be looking at for the next 6 minutes. It will hurt your eyes. So, there. Also, yes, I am still letting my hair grow in gray. It's just taking way longer than I thought it was going to. When I first started making my YouTube channel, I pretty much just posted irregularly on whim. And that was okay because I was doing most of my work from my studio here in Swansea in Wales. I did in-person workshops. I sold from my workshop. I'm sorry, from my studio. It's basically a little shop. But then COVID, and I couldn't open my doors. I decided to pivot, take everything online, see what happened. I resolved to post on YouTube once a week, every week, whether I felt like it or not, whether I was inspired or not. See what happened. If it didn't thrive, I could always stop, say that I learned something, and then keep moving. But it did thrive, and I'm delighted. For one reason, during that time, I could not really go out into my physical community. None of us could. And I found here an online creative community to compare notes with and learn from. So that really helped a lot during lockdowns and whatnot. The other thing that happened is that my altered books were seen by a larger audience than I had imagined. And that means a lot to me. The altered bookmaking world is a small pond, and it is an arcane one. So the fact that my work has gotten out there and been seen by so many people is really meaningful to me. And thank you. So, what about changes? About the same time that I decided to commit to posting weekly on YouTube, I also said that I was going to try making an online newsletter. And I would post once a month, every month, whether I wanted to or not, whether I was inspired or not. And if it didn't thrive, then I could always stop. Well, it has not thrived. At least not in proportion to the amount of time and work it takes to make. Also, quite frankly, it costs quite a bit of money. It's on a platform called MailChimp. And the more subscribers that I get, the more fees MailChimp charges, so that it's turned into a chunk of change. So I'm going to no longer post newsletters on in an email format, except possibly one to say adieu. Instead, I'm going to try something new. I'm going to try taking the newsletter to a video format here on YouTube. The content will be pretty much the same. If I have art tutorials, if I have free scans, if I find inspiring websites that I think will be giving ideas to all of us, if I have a shop update, I'll just put those on my website. If I write a pep talk, I'll put it on my website. Then once a month, I can do a video newsletter, sort of an online salon. And in the text below the video, I can put links to where all of those things are on my website. So you can still find them easily and get all the good stuff. The other change is that I'm going to start posting more frequently, at least twice a week, I think. I have this many ideas, so many ideas, And I would like to make videos of them all, and my backlog is long, and it's getting longer. It's really long. So I'm thinking that if I can post more often, I can bring in more and varied content, all on a vintage book and paper ephemera theme. But there are so many things that I would like to bring into the pattern that I just haven't had time to fit in, just because of rotating and ideas and cycling through content. This way I can bring in some things such as diary keeping. It's something that I feel really strongly about, and that may be in visual journals, illustrated journals, visual diaries. It could also be in handwritten diary keeping, like Dear Diary diaries. I think that journal keeping changes lives, and I know it changed mine. So for a long time, I've wanted to do more content about that, as well as other things. For instance, the watercolor painting that I've started, I really want to start integrating that into the old paper world. So the videos are going to be art tutorials, altered books, journal arts, collage, collage basics, what's new in the studio, because I'm always going to be getting new old stuff. What's new in my shop, about my online courses. I have 2 in the pipeline for this summer, and more to come. I'm trying to arrange for some of my creative friends to do some guest posts. And I don't know, should we do maybe something live, like doing some journal work together at the same time? Let me know if you'd be interested in that. In fact, let me know ideas that you have for what you would like to learn, what you would like to see more of on this channel going into the future, because I want to make it big and bold and creative and abundant. I think that's it. Until next week, I hope everybody has a wildly creative weekend. Now get up and go make something.